Oh shit! Teleported.
Moving. See. Oh.
Fuck the robot at? Oh, it made it over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Hakeem. We kept it moving.
Alright, now we got the robot.
Oh, we gotta protect the robot?
Yeah.
Yo, I hate when they keep going in these rooms, y'all.
I know, it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, somebody's shooting.
They busting crap at your way.
I killed that. I killed you, Eric.
Oh, yeah. So, why do they keep running?
I killed him again. Nigga with the pink gun, that's me.
This nigga getting lucky.
They didn't want to fuck
So
up.
that's how it is, huh?
Yeah, sit down. Sit down. You meant nothing. Sit down.
Wow.
Sit down. Sit down, boy.
My phone, man.
And that's only because I stuck my head out the freaking corner.
My scope game is precious.
Man, it ain't none of your business. Stay on my phone and stay on my face. I handle myself like a professional every single day, all right? And what I'm doing with my future, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You tripping, man. Stay out my phone.
Don't nobody speak to me no more. I wanna hear, but can't hear you when you call. Do you really mean it, or have I just seen a miss the point? Whatever it is, it's bringing me to boiling point. Hot and cold. Let's just
It must have been that girl I met at that restaurant on 89th. I knew I shouldn't trust her. I left my phone on the table while I was talking to a friend. She sent messages to all my clients. This is all on me. 100% my fault. He was just playing. He knew we'd never discuss another team while we're still under contract here. You gotta believe me, man.
So, is that how this all went down? Just a big misunderstanding that started with a stolen cell phone?
Man, I got no idea what homeboy over here selling about some stolen phone or some lady. But I'm gonna give it to you straight. This here is a business, all right? And I gotta do what's best for me and my future. I'd be stupid not to. Now, if you wanna make sure I'm here next season, I suggest you open up that checkbook of yours and get these numbers right. But if not, hey, that's fine. I'ma ball out for you while I'm still here, while I'm under contract. But I'll find somebody that's gonna pay me what I'm worth. If you don't want to. Understand?
Oh, I understand. We understand each other perfectly. So, let's just finish the season hard, and we'll see where we're at.
Yeah, fine by me.
I suggest you password protect that phone of yours.
Already done.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the ding. Listen, I the most the king, yo, it's about a thing, yo, feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere. Since you were looking for your friend, you left and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a little trim to
Seriously, I cannot jump. I mean, I can't run.
I said homeboy, we're still looking.
Oh yeah.
God, that is too much going on. My back.
To my back. You got body, man.
Over the nets in a fine Eastern Conference affair here at Barclays Center. And the Wizards head back to Washington after today's contest. Look at this team, third from last in the East, just not the way they had hoped this season would play. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Williams, Lopez a screen on Pierce. Williams with a clean look. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Well, you remember when Darren Williams first got to the Nets, it was kind of a bare cupboard on that roster. And now a totally different story. He doesn't have to carry this team because he has so much more help.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Lionel Hollins and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
Thank you, Doris. Williams kicks to Jack. Back to Williams. Johnson wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shots good by Williams. Beal with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Outside Pierce. He feeds it to Nene. Shoots a fader, and he gets it to go. Nene's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
Kicks to Johnson. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
So for the Nets, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Lopez. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Jarrett Jack. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Kevin Serafini's checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Nene. Rasul Butler's checked in for Pierce. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Bradley Beal. Offensive rebound. Feeds to Porter. Picked his pocket. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Williams attacking. That one wide left. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Porter passes to Boss. There's a screen. Butler on the way. The pass to Boss. This one for 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Bogdanovich. No good. And it's Washington the other way. .44 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Plumlee with the rebound.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Scooped up. And Teletovic kicks to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Wizards trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And the Nets, another 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Porter cannot hit. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, Clark and Steve, what do you guys think about what they have or haven't been doing?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, Jefferson is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Jarrett Jack, and it's Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game. Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech. Only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. And he's really hard to keep in front.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, Boss in their last game out against the 76ers was a big factor. He picked up 10 points and added 3 rebounds as well. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
And again, Washington with the triple. And Thaddeus Young able to outquick most of his opponents, especially Steve in transition.
Yeah, nice spin move getting to the rim and a creative finisher in close. He's got the hook, the scoop, the floater. This guy's dangerous.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Nets out in front. They're up by.
Kevin, we have...
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters.
Coach, guys, he came out aggressively.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Williams dishes to Johnson. Back to Williams. Young, a screen on Beal. Here's Williams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Deron Williams has really good size and strength at the point guard spot. And once he gets a step on a guy, it's hard to push him off his line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, he shoots the ball with a lot of confidence from the line. He's very comfortable there, 84% on the season.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Moss is checked in for Washington. And Williams with one of the better post-up games among point guards thanks to his strength.
Yeah, shows that veteran savvy. You know, he can hit you with the fadeaway or get you up in the air and work himself to the foul line. So, you know, this guy's a handful anywhere on the court.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dishes it to Jack. That is good. Jack's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
No good from Boss.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Jack passes to Williams. Now the feed to Young.
You know, one of the things the Nets did last year that was pretty impressive, they found value in a number of players who had been overlooked by other teams in the league.
2 shots. And he's good on the second. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Wall kicks to Pierce. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. Noah. Good D by Lopez. With the Nets, they did make strong role players out of guys that Steve didn't seem to be on anyone's radar.
Well, it gave them a lot of flexibility over the summer in terms of what they wanted to do personnel-wise. You can never discount how much that can shape the future of a franchise.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Washington with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Boss. Lopez with the block. And he recovers it. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for John Wall. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He's putting up about 12 points per game, 8 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes. We call them, one great look after another coming off of his passes. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Plumlee sets the pick for Jack. Williams dishes to Teletovic. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. Shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, you know the fans out in Atlanta hoping for a win in that game.
Here's Boss. Connects from three-point range. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's the pick. And Jack, here we go. And Zaletovic kicks to Jack. Here's the dish to Williams. Passes it to Young. Sinks the 15-footer. Young's got 5. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Boss. From deep. Zaletovic grabs the board. Zaletovic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Shoots a 3. The rebound by Young. Left side Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game. This was checked in for Joe Johnson. And then for Washington, Nene, he's checked in for Humphries. Pierce comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Boss in for Beal. Inside it's Plumlee and Lopez. Jarrett Jack is out there with Williams, and it's Zaletovic in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
A tough break there, Kevin, but frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow.
And an intentional foul right there.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back. And
clock management crucial.
So it gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
"16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nene with the screen on Williams. Here's Boss. Can't connect. And so
Kevin, we have
Let's go all the way into the bag, Mr. Bishop.
Man, you really struggled shooting the ball tonight. Fill us in.
Yeah, no, I just really couldn't get anything going. It wasn't from my lack of trying, and it's not from a lack of practice. I guess it was just one of those games where I was off. I mean, the best thing I can do is get back into practice tomorrow, get a lot of shots up, and try to get into a rhythm for the next game. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, Kelly in front. What do you got?
How much blame do you place on your teammates after not finding a way to pull out that win?
Do you have a journalism degree? Have you ever written before? I don't really understand the question. Did you blame your classmates for your failures? How about your parents? What's the problem?
You, sir.
Everyone's talking about your little social media snafu. Care to comment?
No comment. I'd like to keep that private.
Private? That's a good one. Maybe you should have thought about that before blasting your intentions to lead the team to the universe.
You know what? You live and you learn, so let's move on.
Move on. To the next team most likely.
Hey, listen. I'm not apologizing for being a self-advocate.
Self-advocate? Is that what the selfish kids are calling themselves these days?
Hey, if that's what you want to call being selfish, hey, then I'm selfish, all right? That's what's helped me ignore the critics and the naysayers. All the people that didn't believe that I'd be where I am right now. I apologize for absolutely nothing.
All right, thanks, everybody. We're done here. You know what? How about me?
What about you?
You apologize to me?
For what?
For cleaning up your mess. Again.
Man, girl, please.
What are you smiling about?
Life's good. I'm hitting my stride right now. I'm just happy to be balling.
That's why I called you in here. You have been balling. If you keep producing like this, I see no reason why you won't be in the starting lineup before long. We always try to be careful with the new guys, make sure they fit for you. How does that sound?
Man, to be honest with you, I feel like this is a slap in the face. I feel like I should have been starting a long time ago. And until I do start, this team is only half as good as it could be. Matter of fact, I'll see you on the court, man.
Hold on, son. Sit down. I like the fact that you're willing to be honest with me and that you've got so much confidence in your game. Because of that, don't be surprised if I speed up my timetable a bit, get you in there even sooner.
Wow, Coach. You won't regret that.
But only if you continue to play as well as you have been. Don't let up.
Man, let up. Letting up is something I don't know how to do.
So with this social media scandal thing going, you've alienated your teammates, the fans, and management.
That wasn't my intention.
But that's what happened. That's why I keep an extra cell at home just for conversations I want to keep to myself. And that bad boy never leaves the house.
An extra cell?
Just keep your intentions to yourself. We're all disposable in this league. All I really care about is your mindset. How you feeling?
I feel like I gotta make sure I take care of number one. I mean, even you said it yourself. We're all disposable in this league. I could tear my ACL tomorrow, and my time in this league could be over. So I gotta make sure that I take ownership of my life, my career, and make some money while I can.
I can respect that. I can. But just know that attitude is going to affect relationships with the organization, the fans, but most importantly, your teammates. And they have to know that you're still a professional and are willing to take care of business here. Do you think you can do that?
Man, they all know, once I put that uniform on, that I'm selling out for them every night.
Good. Then roll out of here.
Man, you got it.
Sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yeah. On and my thumb palm and take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You should see the way the chain harness the charming. Fly 'em like a bird, like Nelly Furtado. Pop your toast and scream cheers. Get your 2-step, cause it's the record of the year. That brought you ice cream, 2 for a pair. Officially announcing this is warfare, cause back in the day, my clouds was gray, and it seemed like my angels couldn't blow them away. But then I sold my first verse and copped that NSX. But I was still riding in them jets for now. Man, my vision so clear out the window of the Lear, and I'm talking on my celly, all the you should hear. Listen clearly now. Hello, can you hear me now? Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like
that. Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
So, drop your purse and grab your hips and act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So, can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Owning, this beat is zoning. I control their mind from straight over the phone. Let them explore the words, something like a tourist, and never get addicted less. From Louis Deals to Jimmy Choo's, he's real. She know the time she sees the Richard Mille. Flat double skeletal, tourbillon. It's just like a body move, it turns her on. And all our car doors go up like Transformers. See, I can do it this away, I can do it that away. From the crib in Virginia to that new Miami getaway. So cooler like New Edition, unless she hot as you say. I get it, okay, let it boil away. But please run along, cause ladies is feeling wrong. And I got something right for them right after this song. My name is Kate Boyd P. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
So, drop your purse and grab your hips and act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So, can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Owning, the temperature's warm and I spit heat flashes. Getting nauseous, bright as a so analyze with caution when the light hit the ice. Better hunt it that you. Should I mention the fact the transition is the track? No incision to the vision just to get me where I'm at? Little skateboard, he too grown. Riding up and down Collins in that new two-tone. It's so cold, you don't want to feel the chill of it. Just stand back and just look at the grill of it. I don't, but I bet totally intensify the appeal of it. You can be jealous and grit your teeth, but all these got something in reach. So you want heat, these can fun heat while I'm on my boat party trying the sun sea. My name is Kate Boyd P. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
So, drop your purse and grab your hips and act like you're trying to get this money. Right quick, so can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Atlanta Hawks come into town in this game. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Curl. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Teague with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
And the basket by Horford.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chances, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Aussies checked in for Washington.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Sefolosha passes to Teague. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The pass to Boss. Shot from the wing. Rebound Atlanta. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
And we all know about the text gate that has been following him around as a story recently. He didn't really help it go away with his press conference.
No, he did not. He kind of kept it going. Had he said it was all hearsay or just said it was a big misunderstanding, just needed to address it, Kevin. I think it would have faded away, but when you storm off like he did, I think it just continues to keep the swirl swirling.
So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Millsap a screen on Wall. Wall with the steal. All alone.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Boss. Millsap a screen on Nene. Sefolosha kicks to Korver. Pass to Teague. Here's Millsap. Horford trying to free himself up. Millsap misses.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Boss. Millsap covering. Gort's out with a screen on Millsap. Here's Boss. And a miss there on the triple. And then for Atlanta, Al Horford is checked in for Brand. Millsap comes in for Scott, and it's Teague in for Kent Bazemore.
Al Horford, 6'10", 250, really a natural power forward who's been asked to play at center for his whole career. He's shown himself willing to battle bigger players inside, but you got to think he'd welcome a chance to switch back to the 4 spot.
Boss in at shooting guard. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Humphries. Then it's Gortat, and it's Beal in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And for Horford, you know, able to scrap inside to overcome his lack of size defensively. His quickness is his biggest advantage. I mean, he's excellent moving in space and defending the pick and roll.
You guys are talking about Horford's advantages playing center. Certainly his offensive skills among those advantages.
Yeah, and an excellent mid-range jump shooter and ball handler. He can face up, he can draw opposing bigs further out than they'd like, but he's also strong enough and quick enough to get past them and get to the rim.
Teague dishes to Cephalosha. Horford with the screen on Pierce. Cephalosha passes to Teague. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Teague's got his second basket of the night.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Boss in their last game out against the Nets came through when they needed him to. He picked up 12 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now. Look at the night for Boss. He's got 10 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. When you get to the foul line, any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
T kicks to Cephalosha. Korver dishes to Millsap. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Wizards leading by 13. Porter passes to Boss. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by T.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And the shot is good. And it's 13 points for Boss. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 13-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, some good matchups. And that New York Knicks game is one I'll have an eye on.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like? Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
From mid-court, no good. That'll do it.
Well, Bradley, a night.
Okay, guys. Solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing.
Welcome back, everyone. And some changes. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Nene. And Rasul Butler's subbed in for Paul Pierce. On the court for Atlanta, Jamari Carroll is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Brand in at the 5 down low. Clock at 6. And it's Schroeder missing.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Boss for Bradley Beal. Here is the 2K leaderboard. What a terrific defensive performance these teams have had since All-Star. In 4th, the Wizards.
Kevin, they've had a terrific inside game since the halfway point of the season, especially in terms of defense because they've protected the paint and everybody's been on the same page. Boy, Chris Humphreys is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. He's always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass. Never afraid to get in there and battle. He never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Shot's good. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Ball passes to Boss. Second shot opportunity. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Washington sits right now in the rankings. 4th in blocks, 10th in opponent points per game, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest teams. You're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
This is a team, Clark, and you talked about the shot blocking. This is a team that really has become a defensive-minded group. They rotate well, they cover up for one another, and when somebody does get to the rim, it seems like they've got a lot of guys coming over from the weak side to protect the rim.
Schroeder finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Schroeder's got 8 points. And up. He's lightly regarded as a defender, but, you know, Steve, I think he made some strides last season.
I agree, Kevin. He blocked shots at a high rate. You know, in the past he struggled against the quicker power forwards, but he's got the size and strength to deal with the real strong fours around the NBA.
The Hawks trail by 6. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Boss, covered by Cephalosha. Out he goes. Nice one there from Boss. Boss has got 19 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Schroeder, covered by Wall. The shot by Carroll, no good. There's the pick. Here's Boss. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
They've got it to double digits as we get set for the...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which... We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pearson and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Gortat in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pierce kicks to Gortat. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Boss is checked in for the Wizards. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Korver. Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Wall passes to Boss. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Teague. To the left side wing. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Just 4 to shoot. Can't get it to go.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
They grabbed their own miss. And that one's good by Gortat.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Kicks to Cephalosha. Top of the key, Teague. The dish to Cephalosha. Teague kicks to Horford. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. 8 points for Al Horford.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Pass to Boss. That one wide left.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Korver dishes to Teague. Passes it to Cephalosha. Back to Teague. Right side Teague. Shot from the wing. Rejected by Wall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Washington leading now by 3. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Boss. Buries it from three-point range. Boss has got 12 points here in the second half.
This guy's really flowing with this stroke right now. Now he has 3 in this half.
Teague, the pass to Horford. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I love the plan here. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, recognizing they need a bucket, Steve, and use the height advantage when it comes. No need for the extra pass there.
The shot's good from Boss.
Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
The Hawks trail by 7. Here's the feed to Korver. All sorts of time, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 4th assist in this one.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Boss, and again, Washington with the triple.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
To the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And I think we got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Both free throws good from Korver.
Some good work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips, and things could really turn around in this game.
There's the pass to Boss. Teague on the double team. Dishes to Pierce. No one near wall as he lets it go. Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Into Horford. Gortat with the steal. To the wing right side. Here's Boss. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Korver. The trade. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, a three-pointer like that one, trying to get his club back into the game.
Boy, he's brought it tonight, Steve. More of his points coming from threes than anywhere else on the court.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And no mistakes there. A couple of good free throws to give them a little extra cushion.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Nene. Porter's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Schroeder. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Boss. Nails it.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
And so Washington takes the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on.
quarters. We had an unanticipated storm in the building tonight. Homeboy was raining threes down on these fools. Bam, 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 one after another. They lose track of you, and boom, another one. That was a sweet thing to see. You keep shooting like that, it's going to make a huge difference for us.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Don't give me that all shucks act now. Not after a game like that.
Hey, I'm just trying to help the team win, bro.
And you did. Good job.
Thanks, dog.
So, here we are again. You've kept your part of the bargain.
What bargain is that?
I told you if you kept playing like you were, you'd be in the starting lineup. You have, and you are.
In the starting lineup?
Yep.
About time.
In the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring, and I'm over best cause I got it going on.
I'm a nice dude with some nice dreams. See these ice cubes, see these ice creams. Eligible bachelor, $1 million bow. Phantom, exterior like fish eggs, the interior like this red. I can exercise you, this could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, man, that's how you get a his ed. With the B, I know in the street, with the still to make you feel like chinchilla in the heat. So don't try to run up on my ear talking all that raspy. Trying to ask, when my for your vest, they ain't gonna pass. You should think about it, take a second. Matter of fact, you should take 4B and think before a little skateboard B.
When the in the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's
Okay, gentlemen, listen up. I don't need to go over the game plan again. We all know what we got to do. Wanted to let you know I'm proud of the work we've been doing around here. Sharp practices, attention to detail all around. Also wanted to make it official. I'm inserting one of our up-and-comers into the starting lineup tonight. Let's help him out. Make sure the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, dog.
The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Rodney Stuckey. And a long time in the making for one tremendous young athlete. We'll get a look tonight at the first ever NBA start from Boss.
And I think we knew this would happen. He's shown the team, he's shown the fans just the potential, the talent. I think it was just a matter of time before he became a starter in this league.
And that's not to be taken lightly either, Steve. I mean, it's a big role that he's jumping into here. And I know foremost in his mind is being able to be a guy that the coaches can trust and that they made the right decision in making him their guy. So I think it'll be interesting to see how it pans out.
Talk about being one of the all-time great stories in the NBA. This kid goes from being undrafted and fighting for a 10-day contract, and now he's a starter for this club.
It's really a story of a guy starting with nothing in the league and fighting his way onto a team, and those are always really inspirational stories. His path to the starting lineup gives hope to everybody playing in or out of the NBA that could possibly be them someday.
And now Washington starting group. Boss in a two-guard. Nene down low with Gortat. Wall out there with Pierce. Here is Watson. Following the basket by John Wall. Pass to Miles. Rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, last season the fans in Indiana finally came back in bunches to support their hometown Pacers. In the top 10 in attendance, up from 25th in 2013.
Here is Watson after the made shot from Boss. Watson, the pass to George. Feeds it to Watson. Shot clock at 6. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
He dishes it to Hibbert, passes it to Miles. And Wall kicks to Pierce. Nene against Hibbert. Pierce the pass to Boss. And the shot falls short this time.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. 4th in fewest turnovers per game. 4th in opponent points per game. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. And Clark, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team.
And again, Washington, no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Here's George. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. George has got his first 2 points.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong. David West has the strength and skill to score in the low post. And he's got a nice ability to handle the ball to get to his spot. And he does not back away from contact. As a matter of fact, he invites it. He loves playing through contact.
And Washington has possession. Nene, the screen. Here's Boss. And the 3 ball is good. Boss has got 8.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
It's George on the wing. Kicks it to Watson. Indiana moving it around. 3-pointer. Miles. That's good. Miles has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. You watch David West work in the post. He has some moves down there.
Yeah, he's got that jump hook. Beautiful turnaround jump shot. He also likes to use his strength to kind of knock the defender backwards and shoot that fadeaway jumper.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Boss. Rejected by Wall. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. So an entire...
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
George. Pacers leading by 13, so the Wizards 5 right now. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. All out there with Boss, and it's Gortat in at the 5 spot. Miles dishes to Watson. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Hill. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got 3 assists tonight.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Boss in their last game out against the Hawks put on a show. He had 35 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. In 4th, the Wizards. The Pacers in 5th.
You know what, Kevin? Both of these teams have more than a few guys that can come up with a game-changing block. I mean, they're tenacious around the rim. They take pride in not allowing shots to get to the basket.
Nene with the screen on Hill. And the shot's good from Boss. Watson with it, averaging 8 points a game. Hibbert with the screen on Wall. Here's Hill. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's Hibbert missing.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And Hill over to help. Boss passes to Porter. 5 on the clock. The feed now to Gortat. Fires at the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Game out against Atlanta.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
David West, he's checked in for the Pacers. And it's checked in.
And we'll take a quick look now at the numbers for John Wall. He's averaging 16 points, 9 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And whether it's been intercepting passes in the open court or picking someone's pocket, his defense has really been giving opponents major headaches.
Well, we know that's the name of the game, Steve. Constantly impacting the ball, harassing guys all over the court. That gives you a chance to win for sure.
West setting the pick for Hill. In the corner, Miles with it. It's back to Hill, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Well, a chance to check out John Wall here. His last 10 games, 11th in assists, and showing what a good defender he is, and especially his ability to play passing lanes. He ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
And how about this terrific passing display he's put on, Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, if you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
2 minutes. George Hill, an efficient combo guard. He was acquired by the Pacers in a draft day deal back in 2011. That was the Kawhi Leonard trade, with Leonard, of course, going to the Spurs. It's a trade that benefited both sides.
Gortat. Here's Boss. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And it's Miles with the rebound.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Watson kicks to Hill. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Excellent D there from Pierce. West setting the pick for Hill. Watson kicks to Miles. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Outside Hill. Lets it go from deep. And he gets it to go. Hill's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And stolen by Hibbert. Here is Watson, covered by Wall. Hill dishes to Watson. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Boss. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
And Miles kicks to Watson. Indiana moving it around. And it's Hill penetrating. Misses from short range.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Jacks up a three. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The clock.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I mean, I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, guys, let's talk about that first half. We've given this crowd way...
Back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Boss has been sensational.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Pacers. Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. C.J. Miles is out there with Watson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. Indiana leading by 9. Watson the pass to George. Hibbert with a screen on Pierce. Dishes it to Watson. Back to George. And the pass to Watson. He feeds it to West. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Watson with the basket on the assist from David West. Watson's got 5.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Boss.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away. John Wall at 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot. An elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Nene, the screen. He tries for 3. No good from Boss. And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court. Perhaps, Steve, perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
Yeah, he's so tough to stop around the rim, even in the half court. But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So, man, he is tough to stop.
They get it back. Here's Hibbert, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Nene.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
And Donald Sloan subbed in for C.J. Watson. And a new group getting ready to... Both teams making some changes here. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Sloan. Left side, George. Pass to Sloan. Three-pointer. The shot is off. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth.
This Wednesday, April 15th, John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
In a moment now as we take a look at our assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. Bradley Beal is out there with Boss, and it's Gortat in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Watson. Hill has the open look. No good on the 3.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Boss. Offline with his 3. Indiana leading by 4. And Watson with the basket on the assist by George.
Great pass to finish that break. Uncontested.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beal the pass to Boss. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Boss has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Beal the pass to Boss. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Scooped up. Here's Nene, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Hill left side. Here's Mahinmi. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Sloan, covered by Wall. And George, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Indiana making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Hill. And it's Watson in for Donald Sloan. And a change for the Wizards. Bossie's checked in for Bradley Beal. Nene's setting the pick for Wall. Nene the pass to Boss. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab a moment ago.
He kicks it to Miles. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Boss. Wizards trail by 4. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Gortat. Great D that time from Hibbert.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss. This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, and to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Nene, the screen from deep. No good from Boss. The Pacers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. They double him with Wall. George with the ball. Now Pierce defending. Here's Miles. Comes up empty down low.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's Boss. And again, Washington, no good. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. West draws the double. The dish to Miles. The shot's good on the assist by West. And the Pacers lead by 9.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
There's a screen by Gorton. Here's Boss. Misses. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performance.
Guys, Paul George.
Yo, what was going on tonight? I'm running free all over the court, and you didn't give me the rock.
Man, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about making sure I get my touches, yo. Move the basketball. Share with your teammates. Make the extra pass so we can get easy looks.
Boy, get out my face with that, man. I do what I do with the rock for the good of this team. And I don't need nobody second-guessing me. You ain't my coach, punk.
That's the kind of selfishness I'm talking about. Get over yourself, man.
Let's go all the way into the back, Mr. Bishop.
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
I'm the lone long ranger. Shout out to the Navy SEALs. Sniper division. Pow! Right that.
You in the dark shirt.
Wow, an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
Thanks, man, but I really have to give it up to my teammates. They found me in good spots, they set solid screens, and they got me the ball at the right time. It's just as much their success as it is mine.
You?
Yeah, first game as a starter. Feel good?
Yeah, man, it felt great.
Yeah, even though you displaced one of your teammates from the starting lineup?
It's a business, man. I'm just trying to handle mine, all right?
Tell that to the other guy.
Ha! Yo, you think I care about the other guy? Man, I'm out here taking care of number one. I earned my spot in the lineup, and I ain't giving it back. Ever. Ever. Team is better with me in the starting lineup. You feel me?
I feel an ego the size of a semi-truck.
Hey, yo, we gotta throw this guy out, right? I ain't
Just
got time
like
for
you
this.
threw out your...
Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Thanks, everybody. We're done here. Are you kidding me? Throw him out?
Man, that guy...
Come on, you know what this is.
Yo, that guy right there...
That guy is a member of the press, a necessary evil, and you're better than that.
Yeah, you know what? I am better than that. I'm out of here, man. I ain't got time for this nonsense.
Nonsense? Nonsense? That nonsense is my job.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Be a professional.
Whatever.
we behaving hard. We behaving hard. Fast one, slow one, we behaving hard. We behaving hard.
Here we go, huh?
Fast one, slow one, we behaving
Yo, when I was young, man, my dad had a house. I catch a contact and talk like Eka Mouse. Go to school, act like I'm pulling out. Kinda funny cause I used to freak my teachers out. Like young down, about piece of the one black Johnny and out in the club. Everybody on Sinatra, look around. Everybody on Sinatra. I ain't talking about they call. I'm talking about and go ha 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 ha. I mean just go bonkers, make the young girls wild and then go. Let's make the smile. They don't need binoculars. Make wanna pull out. They got you. Ring, ba bum ba bum. Aerosol can, ba bum ba bum. Monkey outside, ba bum ba bum. All night, ba bum ba bum. Stick a bum, stick a clang clang clang. Hang on to that like a rain day tank. Transform to a grown man and transform again like. Skateboard can make more. Still my style, I ain't got no reward like Make yourself bigger like mushroom. Mario Kart, yeah. All y'all wanna get like me. All y'all wanna spit like P. Miss wanna hit like me. Meanwhile you wanna kiss my child rebel soldier hit that with a combo. And then a dress on a rhino phone. Commodore like Lionel Zoom. All of that like a new Ray-Ron. Am I wrong? Riding with my lane all night long. 1 second I'm here, next second I'm gone. That's 2 and 60 seconds. What you on? Girls on me like they super glued on. Like a table you can place food on. Szechuan, oh Hunan. I'm hot like the place Mulan. Ring, ba bum ba bum. Aerosol can, ba bum ba bum. Monkey outside, ba bum ba bum. All night, ba bum ba bum. Bum stick a bum, stick a clang clang clang. Hang on to that like a Renegade tank. Transform to a grown man and transform again like. I'm hot like the place Tucson. BBC ice cream skewed on. No discounts, no coupons, but I got the rules. Runs for the great poop on. Now you jealous with your face screwed on. Who on? You on? People only get booed on. Attitude get on. With peace, you wrong. Retreat. You don't want to feud on. Your nerves ain't meant for a big dude on. Stumping it until you gone. Hoping that you make it home with your shoes on while I'm touring these, scoring these movies. I know that I make it when I'm chilling with Stewie. Ask Mark Jacobs what I did for Louis. Sunglasses, campaign, and jewelry. Ask Albert how he really want to use me. Come to Garcon, ain't using that loosely. Look at your forehead, sweating profusely. Ba bum ba bum. Aerosol can, ba bum ba bum. Monkey outside, ba bum ba bum. All night, ba bum ba bum. Bum stick a clang clang clang. Like a Renegade tank. Transform to a grown man. Transform again like.
Fast one, slow one, we behaving hard. 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 Don't nobody speak to me no more. I wanna hear, but can't hear when you call. Do you really mean it, or have I just seen a miss a point? Whatever.
On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Washington Wizards are ready for this thing to get started. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers who came away with the W against the Washington Wizards. They have taken all the decisions so far this season, jumping ahead 3-0 in the season series.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
And now Washington's starting group. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. Waz is out there with Wall, and it's Gortat in at the center filling out the middle. The shot's good from Waz.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Washington has gone 0-2 from deep here.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.
Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Cavaliers are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving kicks to Shumpert. LeBron outside. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Shot to stop the run, and good. The three-point shot good from Boss.
And after the game, he said he was in a heated discussion with a teammate. Not sure exactly what the topic was, but it might have been ball movement.
I would guess that one of them was unhappy with what he perceived as a look-off. That's when a guy acts like he sees you, but he doesn't. Whatever it was, you would hope that those two would be able to get it sorted out in private.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And he uses both hands to jam it in. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Wizards. Love dishes to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
The pass to Boss. From beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And a moment now to check out the lowdown on the numbers for LeBron James. This is the kind of play they love to see from him when he's just controlling things out there. Averaging 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Pierce kicks to Wall. Pierce the pass to Boss. Shot on the wing. Love grabs the board.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And here's Irving. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Boss. Wizards trail by 6. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. From deep three-point range. And another miss by Washington.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And Varejao kicks to Irving. Lots of room. And again, it's Cleveland.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Miller. The dish now to Dellavedova. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Dellavedova's got his first 3 points of the game. like it's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Marion. Perkins is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Boss in their last game out against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 27 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good. Well, the Wizards very high on their young, athletic backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Both so young and lively. They can run the floor and score. I get the feeling they feel like the backcourt is really the foundation for this franchise moving forward.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive boards, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Beal with his great outside shooting, a nice compliment to John Wall.
You know, you watch Wall, how much he's improved as a shooter, but he's best really attacking off the dribble. With Beal spacing the floor, I think they make a nice 1-2 punch.
And it's sent back by Irving. James against Beal. Knocked away. Irving drives in. From the arc. Washington with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
Now Irving, after the missed 3 from Boss. Here's Shumpert. They get it again. Varejão's shot bucket tonight.
Of plays like that, hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active, really caused some problems for that defense.
Pierce is checked in for Washington. Wall comes in for Beal. Now here's Wall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Nene. No luck. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Moving it up. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Let's now go to a clutch of the league's most clutch long-range shooters. Since All-Star, these are the best small forwards in basketball at the arc point shot. 4th, Paul Pierce.
Now, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all they do, but it's a lot of what they do.
And as small forwards, they can take it straight to the hole and get their points in close, too. I mean, all of these guys can hurt you inside and out.
Boss, funded by Shumpert. Boss, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
And Wall kicks to Pierce. Pass to Boss. Trying his luck deep, and he gets it to go. Boss has got 13.
That's number 2 for him from long range in this quarter, his 3rd overall.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been...
That's the way to work on D.
For Gortat. Humphries. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here.
Okay, listen up. There's some things we can do to quiet this crowd down. Now let's...
About to start here in just a few moments. Boss with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
So on the floor for Washington. Boss in a two-guard. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. All out there with Gortat. Here's James. Teardrop shot. And Pierce pulls it down. And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA great, Steve. He went with Larry. He went with Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he better be up there too, and I would agree with that.
The shot's good from Boss.
Assistant, Paul Pierce.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Jumper off the screen. Outside Pierce. Here's Gortat. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Here's Love. And the shot is long.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Irving, averaging 24 points per contest. And it's Shumpert penetrating, and it's blocked by Gortat.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Wizards shoot. Their first free throw tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Gortat never really felt at home in Phoenix, it seemed, but he got a lot of his bounce back to his step when he was traded to the Wizards, where he was really a great fit alongside that young backcourt.
Here's Boss. Sinks the triple. Boss has got 5 points now this quarter.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen,
you know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. Back to Nene. And Washington again with the bucket. And the Wizards trading Emeka Okafor and a draft pick for Gortat. Clark seemed like a pretty good move at the time.
Yeah, you know, Okafor had that season-ending injury. The Wizards making a push for the playoffs, and they were able to re-sign Gortat this offseason.
Here's Varejao, and he stuffs that one.
Right back to the basics there, using the...
Pretty exceptional.
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight. Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Wall passes to Boss. Back to Wall. Nene up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boss. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching them go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Wall. LeBron drives in. Misses off the right iron.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Boss, guarded by Shumpert. Nene the pass to Boss. Verjao comes with the double team. Passes it to Boss. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. James up top. He has 5. Verjao setting the pick for James. And Verjao now atop the key. Irving drives in, and Love has it in the corner. Irving double team. And that one hits back iron. Wizards trail by 3. Pierce kicks to Gortat for the tie. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Boss. Boss has got 11 points here in just the second half. Verjao with a screen on Wall. Verjao setting the pick for Irving. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Nene with the screen on Shumpert. And Wall. Here we go now. And Irving comes to help. Wall wide open. Again, the Wizards score.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all their way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
For the lead. And another 3 from Boss. And now a 3-point Wizards lead.
There's been some slippage defensively here in the second half, Kevin. I mean, I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they've given up some easy baskets here.
The drive by James. Pierce with the steal. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Pierce. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm, both teams will make substitutions. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's James, makes good on the step-back jumper. Bossie's checked in for Washington. Here's Wall. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pulls up on the wing. Goes back up. Gortat misses.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this lead, they've got to convert those boards into points. Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to LeBron. On the wing, Shumpert. Another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter, they're not going anywhere. Especially with the way media is now. Fans can dissect every call on DVR or the internet. So you want to give officials the chance to get those big calls right. So I think video replay is useful and here to stay.
Here's Boss. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 9. The drive by James. Irving with a clean look. And another miss by Cleveland. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Wall passes to Boss. The Wizards working the ball around now. Wall dishes to Nene. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Boss. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything has been from the perimeter here in the second half. And that's not a winning strategy. They've got to get back to getting that ball inside.
How about the night Irving has had? 10 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
Left side Irving. Another miss by Irving. Wizards leading by 6. The 15-footer. Varejao grabs the ball.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Wall, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kev.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Wizards shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Back to Irving. The 3 from LeBron. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
Love. No good. Some solid defense there by Nene. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Both teams deciding to change. And so it's the Wizards with the W. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on.
Well, Paul, congratulations.
We were firing on all cylinders tonight, baby.
Yeah, man, nothing like getting mine when a team gets theirs.
Food tastes a little better.
Hey, them checks gonna look a little bigger.
Now we celebrating or what?
If you don't mind chilling with a young fella like me.
Let's do it.
I don't care if you're in grade school or the NBA. This game is all about solid fundamentals. Let's get some extra work in here. Gotta get better every day. I've told you 100 times, effort on the practice court translates into results in the game. That just wasn't good enough. I hope to get a better effort out of you next game. Now get out of here.
Just getting one last look?
Yeah, man, it's been a long road. Can't believe the season's over.
Hey, listen up. I had a blast playing with you this year. You came a long way, but now you've got some decisions to make. Where you're going to play, where you're going to call home for the next year or so. My advice is just trust your gut. You'll know what feels right when you see it. I'm going to holler at you later in the summer to see where your mind's at, all right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro.
You got it. No matter what you decide, we always going to be boys.
Hey, man, thanks for working out with me.
A year ago, it would have never happened.
Why you say that?
You serious? You're the king of attitude.
Hey, your attitude wasn't so great yourself.
Maybe. I'm just glad our rookie season is behind us.
Yeah, man, there's only so much garbage you can take from the vets, you know?
Yeah, but now you got a big decision coming up. Where you're gonna play, where you're gonna take the next step. Who knows, maybe we can team up in the future.
Be a dynamic duo for sure.
The future's wide open for both of us.
Peace, bro. Nah, man. I'm saying it's only a matter of time before my name's in the conversation. We talking about MVP, player. Hey, hold up. Hey, man, I gotta holler at you later. My agent over here tripping. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
I think you might be getting a little ahead of yourself with that MVP talk.
Man, what you talking about? What, I ain't good enough now?
No. I'm just saying we need to do some digging, figure out where your game fits best. Now, take a look at this list. Tell me what teams top your list, and I'll start making calls. Now look, you've done some good work, but you haven't exactly set the league on fire this year.
Man, if you trying to say something, spit it out.
All I'm saying is that we might have to accept an offer from a team farther down the list. A team more suited to your game, all right?
I don't care how you spin it, as long as you spin it. I just want to ball and get paid. I need sharks.
Sharks. Yeah, that's what we both want.
Yeah? Is that so? What kind? People sure like to talk. I really do feel you, man. But I owe it to myself to test out these free agent waters. If I don't find nothing out there, shoot, I'm gonna be right back here to ball with you.
All right. I've done my work. Now it's time for you to make some decisions for your future and mine. Because we're joined at the hip. Blood brothers, compatriots, thick as thieves, peas in a pod.
Come on, man. Come on with all that. You know we ain't no brothers. Now tell me what's up.
All right. I worked my tail off to get you a few offers to consider. Take a look. Tell me what you think.
All right. I want to play for New Orleans.
Done and done, my man. Good choice. And this is just the beginning. You keep improving, the next time you come up for free agency, we're moving to another stratosphere. I'm talking Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond, Broheim. Me and you, all right? Now I'll get moving on that paperwork so we can ink this deal as quick as possible. Cool?
Cool, man. Hurry up and get that done. The quicker I sign, the quicker I get paid.
I got the GM on speed dial. I'll make the call from my car. Ciao.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
No problem, Coach.
Listen, I just wanted to let you know how excited I am with you joining our team. I've seen what you can do on the court, and I knew with you signing on with us, we would be capable of some big things. You were one of the key reasons that I decided to come on board.
Wow, that means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to working with you and bringing a championship to this city.
Well, just keep developing your game. I think we'll have a pretty good shot at it. Now I'll see you down on the court.
It's all good, Coach. I appreciate it.
Let's start with you, Doc. What led you to take a head coaching position here?
Well, it seemed like a great opportunity to come in and move the organization forward. I like the look of the roster, and the way I see it, this team has a chance to be good for a very long time.
Doc, you've got one of the more impressive players in the league sitting next to you right there. Did his signing have anything to do with your decision to come on board?
Well, I'm certainly excited what we can do together, but he's just one piece of the puzzle. I think the team as a whole has a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to starting the season.
I'd like to get a player's perspective on my first question to Doc. What led you to sign on here?
Oh, I really felt like this was the best place for me to continue and develop my game. I love the fans here. I love the city. I just think it's a great place to play basketball.
And how did you feel when you learned Doc would be joining the team?
Oh, man, that was just icing on the cake to me. I've been a fan of Coach Rivers for a very long time now, and I know if anybody can come in here and bring a championship to this team, it's Coach Rivers. I think Coach and I are really going to make a really great team. I'm ready to get started. Right, Coach?
Well, I hope so. But now it's time to get to work. We've got a long season ahead of us. Hey, thanks, everyone.
Peace, guys.
Okay, everyone, I know you're all excited to get started, and so am I. I just wanted to say that I'm excited to be here coaching this team. I think we have a great group of guys, and we've got a chance to go a long way. But that does not happen without us putting in the work, and that starts today with our practice. So let's go out there, let's go play hard, and take the first step towards what I expect to be a great season.